Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the National League. Game 1, the Washington Nationals, the 1 seed, the New York Mets, the number 8 seed, as it is time for baseball. It is game 1 of the wild card. It is the Nationals in 3-inning baseball. Nationals against the Mets. We are ready to go as this Nationals team came into last year. And of course, the motto of the Nationals, 1-0 every day. We go 1-0, the better we are. So it is the Mets and the Nationals in 3-inning baseball tournament. MLB The Show 20. Steven Strasburg on the mound. He will face Brandon Nimmo. As we are already looking inside the bullpen of the Mets. Nimmo's ready. Strasburg's ready. Let's do it. First pitch fouled off by Brandon Nimmo. And we are underway in the National League part of this tournament. With those of you watching for the first time, the Minnesota Twins knocking off the Angels in yesterday's games. That was the American League. This one, National League. Winner of this series will go on to either face the Braves or the Cubs, as that's grounded up the middle to short. What a play! As that is a great play, but the Mets may take another look at this. As Trey Turner had a great throw, but did he get ahead of the dive? He did not. So they will not look at it. A wise decision by the Mets. As Alonso into the shift, bobbled by Castro, and it will be a base hit for Pete Alonso. It will be scored in E4. So here is Robinson Cano with Alonso at first. Ground ball up the middle past the diving Castro at second and inner center field with a base hit. 2 on, 2 out in the top of the first as J.D. Davis will come to the plate. That's a fly ball deep to right. Eaton back and just got under it to end the top of the first. 1 run, no runs on a hit, an error, and 2 men left. Well, Trey Turner against Jacob deGrom. Turner back up the middle. Great scab by deGrom, and there's 1 pitch. 1 out here in the bottom of the first. So a good start. And now we will possibly see the Mets shift on defense here against Adam Eaton. So he bunts. deGrom will throw, and he got him. And they might look at this one as Davey Martinez will hold the umpires. So for 2 quick discussions in the first 2 innings of this game. And that looks maybe just like deGrom did get Eaton. So the Nationals not challenging it, and it brings up Castro. Castro to left center field. And right underneath it to end the inning is Brandon Nimmo. So now we see Michael Conforto, who flies it down the right field line and foul. Conforto with a 185 batting average against Strasburg, 5 for 27. Obviously not what you want to be against a pitcher that you usually would face a lot more. But, you know, it works. Here's the 0-2-2 Conforto. Right up the middle. Turner played perfectly on the shift. And down he'll go. As now Wilson Ramos with a ground ball to Castro. Castro will take his time and throw out Ramos to bring up Ahmed Rosario, the number 8 hitter, for the Mets, the shortstop for New York. On the slider, the 0-1. On the ground again, Castro. And a 1-2-3 second inning for Steven Strasburg, as it will bring up Juan Soto. So Soto, a big part of the 2019 World Series, on the ground to Cano, 1 down. So it was the 3-pitch first inning for the Mets. And Steven Strasburg, with Michael Stroman still warming up in that bullpen. As now the outfield shifting deep for Robles. Robles with a bunt. It's popped up, and DeGrom will make the play. And that will bring up the first baseman, Eric Thames, from the Nationals. A former Brewer with a ground ball to second, Cano. And a 1-2-3 inning, and this is another 3-pitch inning, as Jacob DeGrom will have Jake Marisnick pinch hit here in the top of the third, with Marcus Stroman still warming up, and Edwin Diaz as well. So Edwin Diaz warming up here in the top of the third with no score. Marisnick line, what a play by Thames. 1 pitch, 1 out. And Dylan Patanzis warming up in the Met pen. That's a ground ball to Castro. Throw to first, they got Nimmo, 2 down. Well, again, those of you wondering what happens if the Mets don't score in this inning, or the Nationals don't score in the bottom of their half inning, as that is a ball rocketed to first, just past the sliding Eric Thames. And now Pete Alonso to the plate. This game will go extra innings on a ground ball to Turner. Turner off his feet. What a play. Trey Turner. Wow. As Marcus Stroman will bat, Patanzis in the bullpen. And Seth Lugo warming up now in the Met bullpen. Kurt Suzuki to the plate. That's a rocket to short. Rosario. 1 pitch, 1 out for Marcus Stroman. As Carter Kieboom, the third baseman who, I don't want to say replacing Anthony Rendon, but taking the spot of Rendon. As Anthony Rendon, after winning the 2019 World Series with the Nationals, going over to the Los Angeles Angels, who were in the championship series, the technical ALCS of this tournament, against the Twins, just falling short. To Minnesota as Strasburg. No way! That's ball game! The pitcher has just walked off on a home run! That is something I don't think I've ever seen in my life. Steven Strasburg, with us 1 swing of the bat, has just walked off the Mets and sent the 1 seed Washington Nationals in to the quarterfinals. Steven Strasburg, are you kidding me? So you have your pitcher bat, you don't have a pinch hitter, and your pinch hitter just hits a home run to win the game. Are you kidding? As here is your highlight reel. This is the main highlight of this game. Bottom of the third, it was no score until this swing of the bat. And it was Steven Strasburg who knocked it out. That's your ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching Game 1 of the Wild Card. Coming up next. Thanks for watching.